So what we have is a therapy here, and it's called AcuDetox. It involves 5 points in each ear, so we use a needle to put into these points. It's used mostly for stress and anxiety. Example of the points that we use are going to be, one is called the Shen Men, which is basically kind of just relaxes us, calms our brain from overthinking, and just puts us in a more relaxed state. We use the parasympathetic point, which again, you have your fight and flight or your rest and recuperate. So we want you in the rest and recuperate while you're getting any kind of therapy. The other 3 points are going to be our kidney, our liver, and our lung points in the ear. Those stimulate the organs. Those are all going to be detoxifying organs. So again, that's why we call it AcuDetox, because we use it because it stimulates our body to kind of help detoxify and relax us, so that we can kind of bring that stress and anxiety level down, so we're more in a healing state of mind. It's also used for cravings. For instance, people that are trying to give up alcohol, nicotine, cigarettes, sugars. This actually puts us more in a calm state, so our body is not really wanting it. It doesn't take away all of these cravings 100%, but when you're in a program trying to get over these things, this helps soothe you so that you're not constantly thinking about it, you're not constantly wanting it. A lot of times cravings are soothing, so even when we're stressed out, some people want to go and indulge in food, indulge in sweets, because it just makes them feel better. This kind of keeps us in that soothed state so that we're not seeking these things, so they're in great conjunction with other therapies that we use. It's also being used for post-traumatic stress. These same points that we use, again, calms you down, resets your parasympathetic system, but then the kidney, the lung, and the liver in traditional Chinese medicine also affect certain emotions in our bodies. Kidneys affects fear, liver affects frustration and anger, and the lungs are going to affect kind of our overthinking, our worry, or our regret. Now these emotions are usually high on people that are experiencing post-traumatic stress. So this kind of helps address these emotions, calm them down, so that whatever other therapies that you're using to address that stress syndrome, this kind of accentuates it. So it kind of gives you a little bit more of a push, so things aren't as aggravating to you when you're trying to make these major changes in your life. So when we're thinking about using it for addictions, again, this system was actually found because a doctor was using e-stim on these points in the ear, and he was treating a lot of opioid addicts, and they found that their cravings kind of came down a little bit. So what they're finding now is a lot of detox centers throughout the country are utilizing this as part of their therapy, again, to address it. Now, obviously, the more you use it, the better it is. So depending on your level that you're trying to achieve, it's going to debate on how often you're going to use this. Some people here come in once or twice a week to just get that, to just deal with the daily stresses of life, and that helps them. But again, this is to accentuate other things that you're using in life to make these major changes.